Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
extremely technical player, yeah.
On the other side, we have TAKA. So TAKA coming from Japan, excuse me, hasn't made it to U.S. soil that much.
Correct.
He made it in, I believe, EVO 2015, 2016. Not this year, unfortunately. But he plays Slayer, and he plays a very... It's one of those, he's a lab monster, but he isn't afraid to go wild.
I actually asked him yesterday how long he's been playing, and he said he's been playing since Guilty Gear X.
Wow.
Before Slayer was even out. He used to play Angie, he told me.
Oh.
And then he switched to Slayer.
Got
So
it.
he's about as old school as they come. But like you said, MARLINPIE also been playing forever. He's been playing since I was playing, and I've been playing for over 10 years. So.
Exactly. So I guess two OGs here,
Yep.
Japanese OG, American OG. Let's see who's got the greater Guilty Gear blood in their veins.
Yeah, and TAKA, of course, is the only Japanese player on the winner side. Like I mentioned, Kadako's on losers, so
Correct.
MARLINPIE is trying to defend the home turf right now. So yeah, not expecting to see any character variation here. If you're a little bit unfamiliar with Guilty Gear, this is typically a game of character specialists.
Exactly.
You don't really see too much counter picking, too much different characters being picked from the same player. Usually you know what you're getting when two players sit down.
It's one of those games where there's so much that any single character has to offer that you really have to spend the time with every single one character to get the most out of them.
Yeah, exactly. To really become optimal and learn all the different matchups, it really takes a lot of time investment. You can't really be skipping around playing different characters.
Yes. So one thing we're going to really want to watch during this match, okay, I believe we're doing a button check, but one thing we're really going to watch is Zato's offense is really based around knocking them down and not letting them get back up. But on the other hand, Slayer has one of the best backdashes in the game. He can, not only is it invulnerable, he can jump cancel it at any time into either just being airborne or a special move.
That's right, yeah. So he can cancel his backdash into a jump and then cancel the jump into a special move to transfer the invulnerability into the special move. So things like backdash cancel command grab become, like a next level kind of thing. So yeah, it's really going to put the onus on MARLINPIE to keep him contained, keep him locked down once he gets that coveted knockdown that Zato really needs.
Exactly. You do not want to let Slayer roam free. Not only that, he's got that tricky movement with those dandy steps.
Yeah, that he's showing off right now. That is Invincible Startup. Goes into some follow-ups, 2 different versions, go different distances. So yeah, a lot of reversal options there. But things like, Mawaru can really help to lock down Slayer as he's getting up. So I don't anticipate MARLINPIE having too much trouble with that.
No,
but it is something
of course,
to keep in mind.
We do mention that these two players, they are no strangers to each other's matchups. So
yeah, absolutely.
They will have the tech.
In fact, MARLINPIE has played Slayer in previous versions. He had an excellent Slayer in Accent Core. So yeah, he definitely knows the ins and outs. He knows how the character works. He's not going to get caught off guard by any of that stuff. It's just going to be on him to, like I said, keep TAKA contained and not let him get too wild.
Of course. And speaking of matchups, TAKA, of course, playing in a lot of Japanese tournaments, meeting Ogawa plenty of times. Ogawa, one of the #1 Japanese Zatos. So, no stranger there as well. It's like, real quick.
That's important.
Need the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Got to stay hydrated, absolutely.
Especially here in Florida.
Yeah, you step outside, boom, you're sweating.
As nice as it is in here.
But yeah, you mentioned Ogawa, TAKA, and Ogawa actually both play at Mikado, so
right.
He's definitely, like you said, there's no shortage of Zato experience here. And not only in GGXrd and Revelator, but over the years, in older games too, so definitely no shortage.
Central Oregon Town.
We got the handshake. We're going into it.
Versus Slayer.
All right, so again, look for, I think the drills are going to be extremely important here as well, because Slayer's a very ground-based character. He's going to want to try to approach on the ground using things like Dandy Step and Mappa Punch. Hopefully the drills will do a good job for MARLINPIE to mitigate that, but right now, TAKA is in.
TAKA is very in. Early burst from MARLINPIE. MARLINPIE wants to play this round.
All right, TAKA backs up. Yeah, and there's a dandy YRC there to get out of the pressure. Very smart by TAKA.
And TAKA's also being very responsible about killing Little Eddie.
And that is a Zato only. I think that works on like 1 or 2 other characters, but
yeah.
it's Zato specific. He can actually combo off the command grab, true combo. Oh, this is big. Oh, he dropped it. Yeah, and you can see when he's in the corner, he's going for those command grabs liberally because he gets such high reward because of the Zato specific combos. There it is again.
Yes.
Look at this combo. Good damage.
Good blitz. Oh, instant block.
Oh, he actually, yeah, instant blocked it. And MarlinPie's just in trouble. He hasn't really been able to get anything started.
Yeah, all of those dandy step follow-up bars.
Oh, yeah.
That ended so fast, didn't even have a chance to talk about it.
Yeah, that was completely one-sided. Taka just really brought it to MarlinPie there.
So you saw him doing a lot of those dandy steps into the It's Late follow-ups. All of those are grab invulnerable. So he's trying to say, hey, push a button here, I dare you.
Yeah, in GGXrd sign, actually, it was not invulnerable, and a lot of people attribute that to why Slayer was considered so bad in the older games.
Yes.
And then, I guess, you know, they realized, yeah, we probably need to make this throw invincible, because if you just throw it, it negates the whole mix-up. So they made that throw invincible, and it changed everything.
The other thing we saw was all of those bites. After the bite, the next special move he does is guaranteed counter hit.
That's right.
That allows him for some really creative combos.
And that's what makes it so dangerous, because the fact that he gets a guaranteed combo off the command grab.
Here it
is again. Yeah, he's going to it so often.
He wanted that burst.
Look at him, just every chance he gets, he's going for command grab. I think MarlinPie has caught on, though.
All right, here's his chance.
Nice, again. The dandy YRC to get out of the pressure. This is exactly what we were talking about before the match. It's really on MarlinPie to keep him locked down. He's having a hard time. We talked a lot about backdash cancel, but dandy YRC we didn't talk about so much, but it is invincible on frame 1. Oh, no.
The blitz minigame.
Yeah, Taka just firing on all cylinders right now. Everything going his way. And MarlinPie on the ropes. I believe it is 3 out of 5, though.
Yes, this is a winner's.
I think all of top 8 is 3 out of 5. I think.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah. All right, MarlinPie trying to get something going here.
He's getting a lot of straight hits, but none of them are really converting into like what he wants.
And that is a major weakness of Zato. If he hits you out of the air, you can't really get a knockdown typically. Nice blitz back, and he takes the burst. Here we go. MarlinPie waking up, gets the air dash combo, but he drops it. Big knockdown here for Taka. The uncross up.
Very tricky stuff. Slayer with that sort of disappearing forward and back dash.
On the command grab.
He delayed that burst because Taka specifically did something that immediately burst saves.
MarlinPie with some meter. Big meter advantage. Yeah, backdash YRC. Spends a little bit. There's another YRC. A third!
Slow it down as much as you want.
Yeah, but Taka
says, I don't care.
Yeah, he did not care. He stayed mobile during all those YRCs, never really gave MarlinPie an opportunity to get an advantage off of those YRCs, wasn't ever in a good position. And Taka just remained patient.
Looks like you are correct. 3 out of 5.
Yep. So MarlinPie got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to win 3 straight if he wants to stay on the winner's side.
Looks like he's taking a moment to think about it. They went by so fast, I'm not sure what there is to think about.
It's interesting because in the first game we saw a lot of command grabs and a lot of them were hitting. And then in the second game, he was going for a lot of command grabs, but he actually wasn't hitting a lot of them. MarlinPie was doing a good job escaping them, but it still didn't matter. It wasn't really resulting in MarlinPie getting back to neutral.
Right, he didn't either get back to neutral or like neutral jump and come down with a move to punish it. Bit of a trade in Taka's favor right there.
Wow, barely escapes the air throw. All right, early burst there from MarlinPie. Oh no, command grab. Yeah, it only works in the corner, I believe, the 5K after the command grab.
Yes.
All right, and there's the burst from Taka. All right, Eddie eats the hit, but it's not really great for Zato. And there's the drill.
Great job of killing Eddie. Every time,
Yep, waiting for the blitz to end. Excellent. That was actually really good for MarlinPie also because it wasted a little bit of the Eddie meter time. Alright, kills Eddie again. Good YRC in there. MarlinPie very aware of the command grab. Nice backdash YRC. Oh, MarlinPie with the right idea. He instant blocked the It's Late and then he tried to do 5P, but Taka backdashed. Recognized the frame disadvantage and just got out of there.
And already we're on match point.
Yeah, so Taka just doing everything right. A little bit of lockdown by the drill, but dashes past the second one. Ooh, catches the backdash.
Blitz side switch. Here we go. This is where...
Great blitz back, and he switches sides. Wants to keep Taka in the corner. Ooh, that 2K barely missed Eddie. Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't really get a knockdown off the burst punish.
Also, I think Taka's just building meter here because he's been using all of those YRCs so effectively. He's like, hey, you let me sit back here and build meter. I'm going to use it.
Slayer builds meter extremely quickly, one of the fastest in the game. Oh, big blitz. Knockdown in the corner.
Backdash.
Yeah.
He catches backdash again. That was very risky.
I think Taka is on the next level here. He knows that MARLINPIE is not staying grounded because of the fear of the command grab, so now he's going to options that punish jumping and backdashing. Taka trying to stay solid in this pressure. Great hit by MARLINPIE, and he closes it out. Clutch by MARLINPIE.
MARLINPIE, I like those. He's starting to feel himself. Whenever MARLINPIE starts to feel himself, I feel like his play just grows second by second.
With the crosswise, 2 hits, 1 for Eddie, 1 for Zato.
Walking all those overheads.
MARLINPIE trying to escape this corner. Nice air throw.
Here we go.
That's exactly what he needed. Beats the blitz with the low. Taka about to get burst back.
Every single one of these hits in the corner will allow MARLINPIE to get the Eddie Gage back.
And that was another great blitz back by MARLINPIE. Great punish here, wasting a lot of time. Eddie about to be available again. Oh, dead angle out.
Wire sees just to see the situation. I love that.
Oh, crouching confirmed.
All right, the question here is where will MARLINPIE use the burst? Right there.
All right, it kind of worked. It got him out of the mix-up. Oh, hits the crosswise, but a very weak punish from MARLINPIE. Oh, gets hit out of the air.
Good block.
Great defense. He's staying solid, but he gets hit low, and that is it. Taka takes it in 3 straight games.
When an opponent has that much meter, you can only block for so long.
Yeah, especially a character like Slayer, very difficult. A lot of different options he can use.
So Taka advances, now sitting in winners finals. Very comfortable.